Welcome to Mays South Elementary, home of the Wolves. This is sure to be a wonderful year full of adventure and new friends. Here at Mays South Elementary, we focus on being respectful, being responsible, and being safe. You'll also get the opportunity to learn all about the Leader in Me, where great happens here. Our focus with Leader in Me will be providing you with those 7 habits that will make you a strong leader. Let's get started with a few of our playground rules and expectations that will keep everyone safe. No dodgeball, red rover, tag or chasing, tackle football, baseball, or softball. We want you to use your time to make new friends, be kind to others as you're playing and making good choices, and most importantly, make sure that you're having fun and creating fun for all. Let's go over a few rules and expectations for soccer. Stay out of the nets. This is for your safety and to make sure that we keep our nets in good condition all year long so that we can enjoy them. When creating teams, make sure that you include everyone. Be a good friend, encourage, and remind others to be safe and follow the rules. Remember, we only play on the designated fields. We also want to make sure that we're only using the soccer ball on the soccer field, no basketballs or rubber balls. And let's make sure no body contact. Remember, we want to keep everyone safe and having fun. If the soccer ball does go over the fence, make sure that you ask a recess aide or an adult if you may go over the other side of the fence, collect the ball, and bring it back so everyone can continue enjoying the game. Let's talk about personal items from home. Do not bring equipment from home. Use school-provided equipment only. Electronic devices, including your games, cell phones, or music players, are not allowed on the playground. If you find that you're outside playing and you get too warm and would like to remove your coat or your jacket, please do so. We just ask that you tie it around your waist and continue with play. Please do not leave it laying on. Playground equipment. Here at MSE, we like to keep our playground organized and equipment in good condition. This way everyone gets an opportunity to use it and have fun. Whenever you're finished with equipment or balls, make sure that you return them back to the barrels where they belong. This may mean returning them after you're done during recess or after the whistle blows. Be responsible and safe. Look around. Help us collect the equipment and get it returned. Remember, if for some reason you're playing and a ball happens to go over the fence, make sure that you notify an adult and get permission before you go collect it. The supernova, or sometimes called the donut. Take turns and ask others to join you. Stay seated when the donut is in motion. There should be no more than 8 people on the supernova at a time. And remember, those of you who are pushing, make sure that you're giving others the opportunity to push also. Let's talk about kickball and the rules we want to make sure that we follow. Rotate your kicking teams. If a whole team is kicked, it's time to rotate. Force outs only. Touch the base before the runner gets there. No throwing balls at other people. Play on the kickball field only. Do not kick balls over the fence. Remember, no body contact. We've got to keep everyone safe. Baseball and softball are not allowed during our school hours. And when it's time to get on the kickball field, make sure that we're using the rubber balls. We don't want to be using any soccer balls or basketballs. This keeps our equipment in good working condition. Wet conditions. Avoid any playground equipment or low-lying areas that have water standing after a rain. Also, watch carefully and avoid all mud. Jump rope safety. Make sure that when you're using the rope, you're not twirling it overhead or using it to whip anyone. We want to make sure that we're keeping everyone safe. Also, make sure that you're staying on the pavement and that you're taking turns, sharing with friends, enjoying the fun with everyone. When your turn's over, make sure you return equipment back. Swings. Only one person on a swing at a time. No standing or lying in the swings. Do not wrap swings around the poles. Do not climb support poles. Always push your swings with two hands. Take turns. No flips or spins or hanging upside down on the bars. No running through the moving swings. No equipment, balls, jump ropes, and such around the swings. Swing straight, no twisting or twirling, and no bailing out or jumping out of the swings when they're in motion. Lining up when recess is over. You may find yourself playing with your friends at recess when suddenly you hear the whistle blow. This will mean that it is time to move inside. Make sure that you put equipment away and carefully find your way into line. Standing quietly, one behind the other, waiting for directions from the recess aides, and then carefully coming into the building. Make sure that you help hold the door for others and carefully make your way in. The slide. We want to make sure when using the slide that we sit down. We're not going backwards or going down on our stomach. Do not run up the slide. Use the ladder for your safety, and only one person on the slide at a time. The buddy bench. This is a great place and opportunity to make new friends. If you're walking by the buddy bench and you notice that someone's sitting there, walk over, introduce yourself, ask to join them, have a seat, get to know one another, build a new friendship. Remember, there's no standing or climbing on the buddy bench. Basketball. Play on the basketball court only. Make fair teams, no body contact. Basketball should be used for basketball only. Ball must stay in fenced area. Remember, if it goes out, tell an adult. You can't say you can't play. Let's build strong friendships. Follow all game rules and always think win-win. Playground building. Let's follow some rules when out at recess. Do not play around doorways or windows. Do not look into or pound on windows. We don't want to interrupt those who are learning. Do not throw balls against the building. Balls must stay in their area. No throwing balls on the roof. No writing with rocks or with pencils, pens, or markers on the sides of the building or the pavement. Let's make sure that we are including everyone playing in the sand safely. Use the buddy bench. Play kickball. Play under the umbrellas if you need shade. Pass the ball back and forth and just have fun. Spica. This is a one-person activity out on our playground. Make sure that only one person's getting on at a time. We want to keep our feet planted firmly on the spica and make sure that we're taking turns with our friends. No pushing and no jumping off. Remember, be safe, encouraging, and have fun. The lunchroom. Those of you who bring lunch from home, when coming into the cafeteria, quickly find your seat. Those of you who will be enjoying the school lunch, stay close, walking along one by one behind the other along the glass windows, ABC order. Make your way through the line and choose the lunch that you selected in your classroom with your classroom teacher at the beginning of the day. Make sure that you pick up your milk and any condiments that you may need. Once you have a seat, you would not be allowed to get back up to get these items. Students may only take one item from the share cart. Hands to yourself, do not touch or share lunches. Eat with good manners. Listen for the clapping signal and then quiet in the cafeteria. No talking. No one is allowed up after the clap unless you are needing to use the restroom or see the nurse. Raise your hand and the lunchroom assistant will help you. Make sure you have collected all of your trash and that your milk carton is closed. This way we don't have spilt milk. Always stack your trays and dismissal is silent. If you are at the controlled food table, You may have one friend sit with you. If you have an adult who brings a lunch to enjoy for the day, you may select one friend to sit with you and your adult. Bathrooms. It's important when entering the restroom that we make sure to keep our hands to ourselves and that we enter quickly and quietly. Let's allow others to do their business without interruption. Wash your hands well and dry them well. Make sure that you flush the toilet before you leave. If you have any trash, be sure to collect it and dispose of it. Good hand washing is using both soap and water to scrub the backs and fronts of your hand. When drying, make sure that you dry well enough that water is not left on the floor so that everyone is safe from slips. If you forget our restroom rules, they are posted. The hallway. Let's make sure that we use SOAR when going down the hallway. That's S for silent, O, one behind the other, A for our arms at our side, and R, we're ready to go. Keep hands and feet to yourself. A low speed, direct route. No talking. Walk on the right side of the hallway whenever possible. Face forward. Enjoy bulletin boards and wall displays with your eyes only, and respect others' personal space. Assembly. When students come in for an assembly, it's important that we come in soaring, one behind the other, and that we're in our assembly pattern, boy, girl, boy, girl. Come in quickly, quietly, and find your place to sit, making sure that you leave enough space on both sides of you for your friends. Then direct your attention to the speaker. Listen carefully and wait for the quiet wolf signal. We'll give appropriate applause and appreciation when necessary. Once it's time to go, make sure that you stand quietly, once again allowing room for others, and make your way quickly out of the assembly. End of the day release in the hallway. Students must stand in a straight line in their assigned area. No pushing or shoving. Voice should be kept low. Keep your eyes on the aide who will give the signal to the move into the cafeteria or down the hallway. Walk down the hallway, no running. Parent pickup. If you will be picked up by your parent at the end of the day, you will be making your way into the cafeteria. Find the table that is assigned for your grade level. Sit down quickly and quietly and listen for your last name to be called. Once you hear your last name, you may make your way towards the exit. If you have a sibling or a friend who will be riding with you, please join them by the front door. Once everyone's there, you may make your way out of the cafeteria to the front for parent pickup. Once outside, walking only, no running. Look for the cones and please stay on the sidewalk closest to the grass. Walk past the cones, find an opening, and then make your way safely around to enter your vehicle. The bus. Let's make sure to listen and be respectful to the bus driver. Enjoy visiting quietly while on the bus. Always stay seated and face forward. You must stay in your assigned seat. Feet on the floor. Do not litter. Keep arms and all body parts inside the bus. Do not damage the seats or any bus equipment. Do not throw anything out the bus window. Keep our books, packages, coats, and feet out of the aisle. Water only on the bus, and the use of electronics, games, and cell phones, portable speakers may be prohibited from a bus if creating a disturbance. So make wise choices. MSE Wolves, let's make this an incredible and unforgettable school year. And remember, let's be respectful, be responsible, and be safe.